Mittag from Studio Fispin. I'm the game director and co-founder of the company, and we're developing the Last Windmon, which is an adventure game, a puzzle game, where you have to solve puzzles, and are having a really nice interactive story, which can be tailored to different kinds of gameplay styles. So you can have it more as an experience like an interactive story for a shorter time, or you can have really the challenging puzzles, because we have a really nice hint system I will show you. But first we will start to introduce the world.
Worlds that you could possibly imagine, the one I'm about to reveal to you is by far the strangest. It is a big round hole inhabited by the creatures known as Aspians, who brought to life through the breath of its four wind fountains. These fountains have always been guided by the wind monks. They were one with the wind, and sometimes one with a gambling problem.
So for once I skipped this sequence just to explain. Because there are these flute noses, because some people are different. All the normal Aspians have striped noses, but there are some of them who have flute noses, and they have to play for thousands of years the wind song on their nose every day, that the world gets air, fresh air to breathe, and that small animals glow, so there is light in the world. So they're very important. They're kind of the heart of the world. They're kind of the wind gods, even if they don't look like gods. But the problem is that the people kind of make them responsible for bad things, like summoning the wind gods, making them angry, and they should be responsible for a lot of things. That's why the people think, okay, we should catch them, we should imprison them, we should throw them into the wind fountains, then everything will be fine. That's kind of the background. And actually the king of the flute noses is Robert, our main character, but sadly he's set to stone since 3 years now. So that's how the game starts. I don't need a tutorial right now because I'm here. I know the game.
I suspect you're alright.
We got different hotspots to click on, so I can show them. And I'm in control of this little fellow called Peck, which is the pigeon. And Robert, our main character, is set to stone, so we got the task to free him. And first we maybe can use this Basilian to do that. Because in this anthill are living ants that really love plants. So I can send them to these plants and they eat it all up. And I can send them even further to these plants, so I can free him from the green stuff. And as you can see, we got new spots here, like the petrifying eyes. So obviously he was petrified by this machine monster. So I take these out because he's already petrified, I can't use them. And here you can see our depetrifying eyes, so we try to take these. As you can see, you have an inventory of the stuff you're taking with you. And when I try to take this second depetrifying eye, this plant is swallowing it, and it's going to the next one. So it's kind of a connected organism. As you can see, it's always going further away. So in this case, maybe if we give something to the other plants, it stops swallowing it, because we don't need the petrifying eyes. So now I can take the depetrifying eye, which is missing because I need 2 of them. So I can put it in the eye socket, just by drag and drop, quite easy. And when I push the button, there's a shot, but the problem is that it's not hitting Robert, just beneath him. So I have to explore a little bit more what's up here. Okay, here for example is a plant, and and there's water coming out of the plant. And as you can see, here is a door. And when I knock the door, there's a little fellow coming out. And when I knock the upper door, he's coming out there. So he's got 2 stories in his house.
Oh, I see.
So if it's open up here, I can put some water into his apartment, which is not so nice.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
And I can get the water out of here. So I got a point where to reflect, right? That's the reason. So if I hit the button,
Then I tripped over a bacillium, and then I saw a bright flash. Oh no, I must have turned myself into stone. You're don't you remember? Remember what? That you're a flute nose. The son of the king, the heir to the throne. Sound familiar, child? Conroy kidnapped you 18 years ago when you were just a baby and turned all the flute noses into stone. You grew up young, not knowing that your father was the king. Conroy. I thought... All right.
What am I supposed to do with it? I take you in and raise you in the sun, and this is the thanks I get? You're going to sit down and repaint that until it looks decent. And what's with all those flowers? What are you, a girl? Robert, my boy, listen. Perhaps I don't tell you. But it's no wonder that your parents abandoned you. No one wanted you. And if I hadn't found you, taken you off the streets when you were a baby, you would be dead. But now you're better. Now come, lay your eyes.
so he's a bit traumatized of his youth, and for 15 years he was living there. So this old woman is saying us, okay, you need to find the last windmong. That's the only chance that you can save your family of the flute noses. But there's much more behind that. Because you will meet this woman later in the game and so on. So it's not that easy. But she tells you about this ancient prophecy. There was a time of harmony between the flute noses and the normal Asposians. They lived together peacefully and not hidden in the woods and not like persecuted like right now. So what we gained now is that we can switch characters. So this is Robert as I can walk around, but I can switch to the pigeon. So for example, if I try to take this heavy fruit, which is hanging here off the tree, I can't do that because Robert can't reach it, but as a pigeon, it's no problem. So I just pick it down for Robert. And but I can't take it because it's too heavy.
It's way too heavy for you.
I mean, who doesn't think so? Then I would say so. But as Robert, I can take that. So we got the inventory here shared from both of them. And if I don't know what to do now, because Mama Dora said, okay, you have to take the cable car here in Willington.
Now, how do I get there?
I don't know how to get down there because here it's a path, but I can't just go there. So there is a quest system I can use. I just at any point at the game I can press the question mark, and I got the quest right now. So I already depetrified robot, but now I got to get to Willington, and if I click there, I can get some hints. At the far right, there's a path leading, so you have to get to it. Okay, I got it. You can get another tip. You'll need some sort of ladder to get from the rock ledge to down the cliff. Okay, I need some sort of ladder. Do you see anything around that looks like a ladder? So at any point, I can exit and say, okay, that's enough for me. Enough hinting. I got an idea. So for example, I can find out that this plant could be the ladder.
It's too bendy.
But it's too bendy, so we don't know what to do with that now. But we can work that out, and after some time we will get into the town of Willington, and I will show you shortly this town where you will. It's this town, and Robert is going down the hill with his stones and so on, because he actually through a crack the whole stone went down the hill. And this town is Willington, and its whole economic system is based on these tumble mines, actually.
A whole heap of tumble mice. It's scientifically referred to as a cuddle pile or a fluff bundle.
And as you can see, it's going here with this minecart into this factory.
Shearing factory, producing perfectly shaven tumble mice since... Mind your own business.
So I can change to the pigeon because Robert can't open the door, it's closed, but I can go to the inside with the pigeon. So as you can see, here the tumble mice are getting wet, then they're getting shaved, and they're getting thrown out again from the machine. So it's like an early stage of industrialization. But you just have to use this for the puzzle, which is mostly the main goal is to repair the cable car, because Libretta, she's also a flute nose, the girl who's standing here on the street.
Hello.
Hi, diddly ho, Your Grace.
And we got a dialogue system which is based on topics, so we don't have like sentences to choose from, but you just choose from topics. So for example,
Be ready to leave at any moment. I just have to repair the cable car, then we can be on our way.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm so excited to see the rest of the world.
You don't happen to know how to repair a cable car, do you?
Have you tried talking to the guy on the roof of the tumble mouse shearing factory? He was a cable car driver. Maybe he can help you.
so she hints us a bit where we can go.
Thanks.
No problem, Your Grace.
And she's a flute nose too, and they decided to escape together from this town because she says, okay, it's really dangerous here. From time to time there are coming conroyalists, those flute nose hunters, so we have to really escape this town. So here's the cable car.
That was close. Stupid bird.
Sadly, the cable car crashed into the station because the Emperor Conroy, which was the guy from the Old One, built this, and it's made out of pure gold, so it was far too heavy, and it just crashed into the station in the first drive. So it's completely not working anymore. So maybe we need something to repair it, or at least to get rid of the bird, which would be even better.
Welcome to Emil's Brothers Wacky Stuff Store. As a welcome gift, I'd like to offer you a genuine Willington mystery bag filled with some of our finest local specialties.
Thanks.
Alright, now we got dental floss and chewing gum perfectly. And this is kind of a... You have to play darts here. Or can play darts.
Try your luck at darts? Well, just step up to the white line. That was terrible.
How are you supposed to play with these weird-looking dogs?
These are professional Championship League darts. They don't just fly the target by themselves.
That sure would be nice. A dart that could just fly into the target.
Alright, so it's not working just by that. But now we got something to maybe distract the bird. Because we can't go there. But the pigeon can go there because a bird doesn't care about a bird.
Careful, don't fly too close to that.
And as you can see, here's a mechanical pulley.
Can you fix it?
And it's running, but it's not connected to the cable car. So if we connect it again with our really beautiful and very strong dental floss, we can get rid of the bird.
That's not even a real egg.
Alright, so the problem is that we don't have a ticket
I think you have to insert a ticket.
to go open the cable car at least. And maybe you remember we talked to Libretta that we have to talk to the guy up on the windmill. There's the driver, and maybe he has got that ticket. So that's something we have to solve in this chapter. So I just want to show you the last or later part of the game where we reached the station Aspia Central, which is reached by the cable car too. And when you can take a look at the poster here. So as you can see, this is Aspia Central. It's in the center of the world. It's floating because it's this hollow earth, and it's floating in the center and connecting all the parts of Aspia by cable car. And because it's in the perfect center, the gravity kind of is strange. So it's going into both directions. So when you're going up here,
Oh, this is pretty confusing.
the station is like upside down. So you're going like this.
Stop! Nose control!
I'd like to go to Old Aspia.
Alright, if you could just show me your nose, please.
I mean, let's just say that I'd like to go to Old Aspia. Like, hypothetically.
You don't have to insult me. But if you want to go to Old Aspia, then the first thing you'll need is a ticket. And there has to be enough room for you in the cable car. And, of course, you'd have to check your feathered friend there as cargo in a standardized transport cage.
Alright, so a lot of things to do. Get a ticket and so on. But the first problem is that we have, and that's like the last thing I want to show you, that we need to avoid to be controlled, because Robert has a flute nose, but right now he has a protector on, so nobody recognizes him. But he won't stand a flute nose control by the guard. So maybe we could use this ID, because he's one of those Conroyalist guys.
Hands off.
And if you have an ID, probably nobody will check you. But the problem is that he won't give it to us.
Hands off.
But if we just talk to him, we can find out something.
Bogo. What's a bogo?
Bogo is a whistle hunter. He hunts pipe blowers and collects their ugly flute-like noses.
So we can talk about the flute noses.
Why are you hunting flute noses?
Bogo doesn't have a problem with flute nose. Bogo has a problem with those dirty scumbags who killed the abbot, His Eminence Conroy. These mudbloods with their whistling noses. It's unnatural. Bogo hates whistling.
Why do you hate whistling?
Bogo used to have chronic tinnitus. Yeah, when Bogo hears whistling now, he flips out. Bogo can't think of about anything else. He's very focused then, like a very focused.
Whenever you hear whistling,
Yeah, keep away from me with anything that whistles.
Alright, that's...
Yeah, beat it, kid.
Could sell teapot be a factory.
So here we got some water we could maybe use for the tea kettle, because the tea kettle is really would be a good thing to make the sound. But we got nothing to take that, so we talked to the ticket machine.
hello? I would like a ticket to old Aspia, please.
Aeroplane. Aspia. Horrible.
It seems to be broken down. Doesn't anything work around here?
Robert?
At least I'm hearing Laura's voice now instead of Conroy's.
Robert! No!
Laura? Laura, is that you?
Oh, no. Not I.
Who the hell else would it be, you dork?
Oh, it is you.
Flute Nose, I've missed you so much. I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, never mind. That can't be her.
Of course it's me.
Laura, where are you?
I traveled in some luggage and now I'm stuck in the stockroom.
Oh, Laura, I missed you so much.
I've missed you too, Flute Nose. I really hoped I'd find you here.
How did you know where I was?
I met Loretta when they locked me up.
Is she okay?
Yeah, for now. We have to hurry and stop Amy before he throws all the Flute Noses into the wind fountain. So, what's your plan?